Rafiki Abarigani. That is hello, how are you doing in Swahili? We are the Wallis family. This is Cindy. This is Malachi. Hannah, she's not feeling good, so she's laying down right now. But we are in Nakuru, Kenya, East Africa. And some of you have known us for a long time. This started 9 years ago. It started because of a mission trip. I came over to see Pastor Ishmael. And while I was here, looking at his orphanages and so forth, seeing his orphans and his orphanage. While I was here, I saw kids eating in on the ground. Some of them didn't have no food at all. Some of them drinking out of ditches. Some of them were dying, literally dying. One child died while I was here. And one little girl in particular really grabbed my heart. 6, 7-year-old girl came to me as I was drinking some coffee one day. She asked me for chakula, which is food in Swahili. And I gave her some chips. I asked her, I said, "Where do you sleep?" And she took me to where she slept at. And it was a little hole behind a bush. And she laid there. And I cried. Oh, I cried. I asked my wife if we could adopt her. And we was going to adopt this child. But there's no adoptions in Kenya. There's no adoptions. There's over 3 million orphans in Kenya. Kenya is approximately the size of Texas. Has the population of California. And out of 3 million orphans, and that's not counting the needy children, that's just the orphans. But because of this, I came back and I was just broken. That little girl never could get out of my head. Still, she's in my head. And I think about her almost every day. But I came back and we fasted, we prayed. I called the mission board and I asked them, I said, I want to go to Africa to build an orphanage. I want to build a church and orphanage and a school in Kenya. And they said, we don't build orphanages and we don't build hospitals. We like what you're doing, Mr. Wallis, but we can't help you. Well, I got my board together and I got our 501c3. And what we did then is we started raising money. We started talking to churches. We did build some thrift stores. And over the last 9 years, we've been building a corporation that's going to go build an orphanage. Right now it's February. And it is hot, okay? We were going to get over by a tree and a real pretty tree that's over here has got flowers on it, but it's too hot. So we're out here in here on the porch taking care of this, but it is hot, okay? Over here in Africa in February. But we landed on the ground in November, the week after Thanksgiving. We gave everything away. I gave all my books away. We gave all our dishes, everything we had. We gave a vehicle away, a boat away. We gave everything away. We did not sell one thing. We landed and everything we had was mainly that we had in our suitcases. Well, we had to buy, for the last 2 months, we had to buy furniture. My wife, she's been trying to figure out how to cook over here. There's nothing in a can. Everything is different in Kenya. We've been 3 weeks now without water. We've been having to take jugs and so forth and take baths. Everything is different over here. We did have to buy a vehicle. We have a Land Cruiser. The roads over here are bad, really, really bad. And some are worse than that, okay? So we have done that. We've also visited other orphanages. That's mainly what we're going to be doing. We've visited one orphanage on the other side of Lake Victoria, J.T. Strong's orphanage, a great orphanage. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, so we're going to be visiting orphanages. We're also looking for property, okay? We're looking for property. We're learning Swahili. We've been doing that. Malachi, he's taking the keyboard because one day we're going to have a church and we need a keyboard player. So he's been doing that. We've been learning the customs. We have Ronald and his wife and his 2 children. They live with us. He's my assistant over there. He's been helping us with the language and so forth and the customs. So that's what we've been doing. And as I said, we're looking for property. We're looking for 100 acres. This is what we're planning on doing, okay? We are going to build a church, an orphanage, and a school. Most people build a church or a school or an orphanage. But we're going to do all 3. What we want to do is we want to be 75% food self-supporting, okay, with our food. So we're going to farm 30 acres of the 100 acres. We're also going to have chickens and goats and turkeys. We're also going to take 3 acres and make a mission compound. That way you or your husband, if a retired couple, a single person just getting out of school, or a single person before they go to college for a summer or whatever, a youth group, women's group, your pastor, whoever, can come and help us and be in a nice, safe place. And you don't have to spend your money. You just get a plane ticket and come on over and we'll take care of you as long as you're helping us. But nevertheless, we have a mission compound. The front 10 acres, we're going to have a church on 2 acres. We're going to have a 2-acre compound just for our church. We want to evangelize our orphans and our workers, but also we want to evangelize the community. We want to have a good church. We're also going to build a school there, okay, to educate the children. We're going to have an office on the front property in my house. And then the middle 50-some acres are going to be cottages. We're going to have 20 kids in a cottage, okay? We're going to have 20 kids in a cottage, and we're going to have widows take care of the girls, and we're going to have good Christian couples take care of the boys. And we're already finding these, okay? We've already got couples and widows coming to us and so forth, and we already got this happening, okay? So that's what we're doing. We're looking for 100 acres. There's 3 main things we need out of you, okay? There's 3 main things, and I'm going to make these short. The first one is, Malachi, what's the first thing?
We need you to pray.
We need you to pray. I always say, pray, pray, pray every single day for us. We're dealing with the government, okay? We're dealing with all kinds of paperwork. We're trying to find property. We've got so many things that we're asking you to pray for. And we want you to pray for us. Just take a few seconds when you're in the shower, when you first get up on your way to work. Please pray for us. Put us on your prayer sheet at church and so forth. Put us out there and please pray for us. We need your prayer. That's the number 1 thing we need from you. Okay, I'm going to put my wife on the spot. Cindy, what's the second thing we need?
We need you to use your influence.
That's right. We need you to pray for us, but we need you to use your influence. Everybody has influence. Okay, that's a fact. Either over your kids, at school, at church, whatever, your congregation, your friends, people at work. You have influence. Now let's say right now, there's 20 of you listening to this. Let's say you're sitting in an auditorium or a women's group. Let's say there's 20 of you and you have 100 people apiece. Some of you have more than that. My dad has over 4,000 people on his Facebook. But let's say you have 100 people apiece. That's 2,000 people tonight that you can send this video to. You can go to OOKP.org. We have that. Also, we have Kids Helping Kenya Kids. Malachi is doing a video every week, straight from Kenya, for youth groups to watch, so you can tell youth groups and kids about that. Get your kids involved. Homeschool groups. This is great for homeschool groups and so forth. We also have a Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We have OOKP.org. I think I said that already. But also we now have on YouTube a YouTube channel. Go to Orphans of Kenya Project YouTube channel. You can see all our stuff. So we need your influence. People, this is too big for just us, okay? I can send out videos every week, but I need you to take these videos, download them, and send them to people. Tell people at church, tell people at work what we're doing, tell people at school. Please help us with that. So we have our prayers, we have your influence. Number 3, I'm going to do that one, and I hate to do it, but we need your finances. We need finances. We need funds. We need your support financially. You know, we're going to be feeding kids 3 meals a day and staff. We're going to be buying tractors, we're going to be buying vehicles, we're going to be building buildings, we're going to be buying property, and we need your help. You know, some people years ago said, Brother Wallis, when you start going to Africa, we'll help you. Well, we started going to Africa a year ago, and we told you when we were going. We've been working on it for 9 years, and you're not helping us. Some say, okay, when you get to Africa, Pastor Wallis, we're going to help you. Well, we're in Africa. Okay, we're here. Believe me, we're here. Animals and all, birds and all. We're here in Africa. Then some people say, well, when you buy the property, we'll help you. People, it's going to be hard to buy the property without your help. Some say, well, when you finally get kids, okay? You know, the truth of the matter is, we don't pray about getting a cup of coffee. Okay, we don't pray about buying a pair of shoes or buying a new video game. We don't pray about, many times, about what restaurant we're going to eat at. You may pray when you get there. Or vacations. We don't pray about them things most of the time. We just don't. But when I ask for $20 a month, when we ask my wife or Tommy or whoever, we ask for $20 a month, all of a sudden they get a strange look on their face and they're like, what, $20 a month? I need to pray about that. We've got to have a prayer meeting over feeding kids, kids dying, saving kids' life. We have to have a prayer meeting over it. I do want you to pray. I want you to pray how much you can help us. We need your help. We need your help. Facebook likes don't feed children. I talked to a missionary over here and he said, Brother Wallis, everybody likes what we're doing. They'll cry. They'll tell us how much they like us. They'll talk to us on Facebook. But Brother Wallace, hardly anybody helps us. I got some change right here in my pocket, okay? I'm going to pull it out. These are Kenya shillings, okay? And I'm going to pull these. Here goes some change. These could be quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. If you put a jar in your house and tell everybody in your family at night when you come home, before we eat, take the change out and put it in that jar. You know, that right there would be $20 a month. Your change can make a change. You can do this in your Sunday school class. You can do this in your youth class, your men's group, your women's group. Wednesday night, you could get a pickle jar and say, everybody bring $1 every Wednesday night. You know what? I promise you, the first week you'd have $20 you could send us. We need your help. We need your help. You know, we're going to be buying property soon. You know, I would hate to have a piece of property ready for us to buy. And I call the states, they say, you know what, we don't have the money yet. We just don't have the money. And I have to sit on it for 6 months, a year, just waiting for the money to build up. I'm going to do a 6-month challenge. And I want you to take it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. That's what we used to say as kids. I double dog dare you to take the 6-month challenge, okay? This is the 6-month challenge. Number one, I want to ask you, do you love children? Yes, okay. Number 2, do you want to see children starve? Nope. Number 3, do you want to see children die? Nope. Number 4, if you could help children, would you do it? Yeah, you would. Okay, the 6-month challenge. This is what I want you to do. I want you to, for the next 6 months, I want you to go to OOKP.org. There's a click there that says donate, help. I want you to click that, and I want you to give $20 a month. Commit yourself to $20 a month. As Tommy's there, he'll help you do this, okay? Go to OOKP.org, click there on donate, and the 6-month challenge is to help for the next 6 months. You could give $40, you could give $60, you can give $100, you can give whatever. But I'm asking you to try it out at $20 a month. And for the next 6 months, if you can't pay your bills, you can't pay your tithes, if you're going hungry, you ain't got gas for your vehicle, stop it. Just stop it. I'll understand. But can I tell you the truth? You're not going to go hungry. You're going to have gas for your vehicle. 90% of you will not even realize it's missing. $20 a month. 4 5s, 2 10s. $20 a month is what I'm asking. For $20 a month, you'll put kids in rooms, you'll clothe these kids, you'll educate these kids, they'll know about Jesus Christ for $20 a month. One day you'll be in heaven. And someone will walk up to you and say, you know what, thank you for giving to the Lord. Thank you for your $20 a month. I want you to pray. I want you to use your influence. We're asking you to give. Share what you have going on here. Pray for us. We're asking you to give. Vacation Bible School, whatever, we're asking you to please sacrificially give. Thank you so much. From the Wallis family, from the Orphans of Kenya, Kwaheri, Kwaheri.